No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Party's Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. And now it's time for Worth It or Waste It, where we look at aesthetic procedures and what results you can realistically expect. If you want honest guidance about cosmetic treatments, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's Worth It or Waste It is thread lifts, a subtle lift or a temporary fix.
They're a temporary fix, right?
They are a
I've
temporary
never done
fix.
them, but there's a reason why I haven't.
Yes. So with thread lifts, they are definitely a temporary fix. Nothing lasts. Even a facelift doesn't last. So I like the threads only if you go to the right injector and you're only doing them just for little tweaks here and there. So for women who've already had facelifts and you're feeling just a little bit of sag, they're fine.
Aren't
But
they dangerous?
I don't think they're
I heard
dangerous
they can get infected
if you go to the wrong injector.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you go to the right injector for threads. I was really against threads before, but now they've improved them so much. And I feel like with the right injector, they're fine. I don't believe in them if you're going to get like 10 threads on each side. I think it's too many because it creates holes. And then what
So
happens
that was
is-
what I was going to
Yes.
ask. So for somebody like me who's never had a facelift, wouldn't it be better just to wait and get the facelift as opposed to start getting threads early?
Yes,
Because the facelift, it makes the facelift harder
it's harder.
to work.
Well, depending on how many threads. So I've talked to surgeons who have had patients come in and when they start to do the facelift, they've had like 100 threads. And there's so many holes and it makes it so much more difficult. But if you're just getting like 2 at a time, 2 here, 2 there, I think it's okay. I mean, I don't think that you need to.
But
I
if
feel
you only need 2, you probably
I feel
could
like
just wait.
you just wait. But for somebody who's had a facelift and they're so excited for their facelift and they don't last. So even after like 5 years, you're going to start to get sag again. I feel like it's fine. Like I'll do threads here and there. Not a lot, but I have done them. I also do body threads. So I'm a big believer. I like the body threads for your knees. And I know that there are people that will do them for their stomach. I think the body threads are great. And you can do as many as you want. It's not, that big of a deal. But for your face, I feel like if you've never had a facelift, I wouldn't do the threads. But if you had a facelift and you just want, a little bit of maintenance in between facelifts, I think they're fine. As long as you go to the right injector.
How long do they last on your face?
They don't last that long. So nothing lasts.
Like a year, 2
Not
years?
even. Maybe 6 months. So
And they're painful
depending
on your
on
pain threshold.
who injects them and if they're numbing you correctly. So the last time I got threads in my knees, which was a couple weeks ago, it was not painful at all. But I've had them in the past where they're super painful. So it just depends on how they're numbing. And are they numbing both areas where the threads go in and where they end? So if you're numbing that both areas, you should be fine.
But you're doing all this for just 6 months on your face.
Yes, or your knees, or it doesn't matter.
And
Nothing
they're not
lasts.
cheap.
They're not cheap and nothing lasts. So even for our viewers who are planning to get a facelift, and if you think it's going to last 15 years and you don't have to do maintenance in between, that's false.
So it's a temporary fix, but sometimes a necessary
Yes.
temporary fix.
But everything's a temporary fix because nothing lasts. Have you considered or tried a thread lift? Tell us in the comments, what were your expectations? Worth it for mild sagging and subtle temporary improvement? Wasted if you're expecting dramatic or long-lasting lifting? If this helped you decide, share it with someone exploring non-surgical options. And don't forget to like and share. The best results start with realistic expectations.